Hello there, everybody. I'm Jason Salas, and you are watching KUM News Extra. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, we are going to give you an overview of the wonderful programs ongoing at the Guam Humanities Council, allowing us to understand ourselves better, know who we are by taking a look back and sharing information. And I have Kim and Nadine. We are talking about the wonderful work that you guys are doing. Thank you for joining me, the both of you. Very nice to have you here.
Yes, as always.
Okay, Kim, we normally begin these talks by saying you have a specific program, like it's an area of study or a theme-oriented topic and everything like that. But now you actually have things that go on year-round, right?
Yes, we do. And I just want to say we are now Humanities Guahan, right? We changed our name, so that's okay. But anyway, you can still refer to us as the Guam.
Got to get that letterhead all
yes, we have that all done. Yes.
Stationary, all squared away.
Yes,
excellent.
So yes, we have three ongoing programs that are taking place right now. We have our long-standing Mother Read Family Literacy Program, and we have 2 sessions going on at 2 different sites. And Nadine can talk a little bit about that in a minute. And then we also have 2 community conversations under a project called the Humanities and Race and Ethnicity in the United States. And that we use a civic reflection model where we facilitate discussion based on literature or film to kind of talk about very maybe contentious or important issues in our community. So we have 2 of those conversations going on. And then we also have our annual community grants program. So we're right in the midst of our 2019 grant cycle for receiving grants proposals from various kind of grassroots organizations to carry out humanities projects.
So very literally, the 2 of you wonderful ladies and your entire staff, it's impossible to be bored at your job.
Yes,
you guys always have something to do.
Yes, we're always a little bit overwhelmed, so it's always a balancing.
So Nadine, do you concentrate on one particular initiative, one particular project, or you kind of like oversee a variety of programs?
At the moment, it's more of a couple of things, multitasking, and just ensuring that those programs are efficient, but at the same time, they all complement one another. So it's okay that it's a lot going on.
Do you get to pick which programs you oversee, or is it kind of like more in line with your training or your background? Or?
Well, at the moment, I definitely focus on the Mother Read Family Literacy Program. That's my what we call my baby at the council.
But I really like that one. That's an awesome idea.
Yeah, thank you. It's I think it started in 2002, so 19 years strong, and we want to keep expanding it. We are focusing also or enhancing more regional texts in our curriculum, because there is a curriculum that we follow, but we want to introduce more regional texts, so literatures from the Pacific or specifically Micronesia, and so using those texts to kind of ground discussions or allow the participants, many of who are from different sections of the community, to relate to or be able to like, oh, I can see myself in this poem, or I can see myself in this story, and then kind of using that to get them to enhance their literacy skills, and then just be proud of being from the Pacific, or that we have that kind of connection.
Oh, very nice. I've always wondered, Kim, how do you come up with these topics and everything? Because I understand, like there's a grant process that comes into play and everything like that, and these things have to be approved, but who actually comes up with the ideas about what you should concentrate on and what you should communicate to the community?
It's teamwork. So we have a very small staff, as you know. So right now it's just myself, Dean, and Bernice Santiago, who you've met. So someone might have an idea or a focus, and then we'll kind of work on it, hash it out, decide what direction we want to go in. But also we have a strategic plan, which we develop with our board and staff. And one of the major focuses of the strategic plan is to really have our program be placed in the context of the Pacific. So instead of always looking towards the U.S. continent, how do we see ourselves and our work in Guam with the Chamorro people, with other community members within a larger Pacific Islands context? So that's been one of our real areas of focus in the last several years.
Nadine, does that present in any way some unique challenges? Because, we may or may not have like a great deal of literature on which to draw, or, historical context, or, does it provide some really creative opportunities as well?
Yeah, I was so excited when the opportunity presented to coordinate or to take over the coordination of the program, and just to, I think we do have our creativity and just being able to collectively talk about them and then kind of see what issues are ongoing, because we try to be involved in the community. And then just I see it as it's fun for me. It could be challenging at times, but I think we're always optimistic at the council, and we're always looking for more ways to reinvent creativity or to yeah.
Well, Kim, since you said you have a small team, are you ever in need of any additional headcount? If anybody feels like this might be something interesting to work
Actually, we just did a position search for a position we have, an administrative coordinator position, which
Nice.
Nadine held. So that person will be coming on board on Tuesday, which we're very excited about.
Congratulations.
Yes. And then we also...
And congratulations to the person who got hired.
Yes,
You're working with a
yes.
really good team.
And then we were also able to hire a part-time grant writer. So we're excited, and she's going to be starting on Tuesday as well. So we are adding to our team slowly but surely. Yeah, so we're excited about that.
Can you give us, ladies, in any way, maybe a hint of what we have coming up maybe down the road? Because I know it's one thing to
Yes.
work on the current projects,
Yes.
but, you know, Kim, we've known you for
Yes.
years and everything, and you're always looking maybe 2 or 3 steps ahead.
Yes, so we actually have a really important event coming up on July 6th, which is next Saturday at 5:30 p.m. at the University of Guam Fine Arts Theater. We're going to be screening the film, the documentary Island Soldier, and I know you've seen it before. The council was very involved with supporting the film through our grant program. And so we're going to use the film as a way to honor and celebrate Micronesians in the military service, because this is a time we are celebrating our 75th anniversary of the liberation of Guam. So we're honoring our many veterans here in Guam, but also in the continental U.S. And we think it's really important to also recognize those from the from other parts of the region who are actually many not U.S. citizens who have nonetheless dedicated their careers and oftentimes their lives to support and be a part of the military.
Well, we very much look forward to that.
And that is a free event, and
Nice.
it's open to the public, so we'd love to have everyone join us. We'll have a facilitated discussion with some panelists of Micronesians who are currently in the military or who are veterans.
Well, ladies, we got to run, but I do appreciate you giving me some of your time, and I'll let you guys get back to work, because certainly there is no shortage of it.
Yes.
Thank you very much for sharing your passion with us and
Thank
allowing us to
you.
know each other better.
Yes, thank you so much.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Okay.
We're back in.